Hey, we're on time 2 days in a row. So somewhat shorter preamble this time, because I'm a little bit behind on my watchbacks, but we'll get to it, and you'll be subjected to this screen and my voice and that drone more in the future. Anyway, so far, what have we been doing in Dead Space? We know we're Isaac. We know that we're told we're an engineer. We know that we don't do a lot of engineering. We kind of abandoned that premise nearly immediately. I think the last thing that we actually fixed as far as machinery is concerned was the fuel tank. Like, we swapped tanks for the ship in order to get it moving again. Everything else someone else fixed while we did a whole lot of shooting. Our teammates have been mostly unhelpful, and they serve kind of to just do some more jump scares, which is a weird choice. You know, we'll get a call and they'll shout, "Isaac!" and then go on about whatever it was that they were going on about in a more reasonable tone and volume. I had better memories of this than I think it deserved. I will say, at the very least, by the time we get to the end, in its favor, it didn't assume it was going to get a franchise. It did get one, though, and that was to mixed results. But anyway, let's hop on over. We'll get some noises. We'll see if that button is doing what it's supposed to. Yeah, it is. Alright, we're gonna continue. Oh, we did also learn that this entire operation was illegal, didn't we? That they had just kind of taken this enormous mining vessel and all of the people that would have to operate it on a fun trip. And no one noticed this? They didn't have to file a flight plan or nothing? I'm kind of confused on the logistics of that one. Like, how do you get away with that, you know? I've been doing pre-production crap on our next games that are coming up, and it's jarring to step back into this one. The controls are extremely stiff. Now we got another full toilet. Looks like they pooped maggots. Pi has a lot to say this time. He has also noticed that there's no one offering good peng on the walls, and we kind of can't live without peng. I know, dude, they just don't have it here, okay? No one gives peng in this place. Much less good peng. And you know you want quality peng. You know you do. Alright, they want me to go this way. Am I allowed to go this way? Do I have a key that I forgot about? Hell no. So, we're going to have to go some other direction, aren't we? Class 3 personnel only in the sleep bunks. I believe that may have been where we were headed to begin with, and I'm sure it's also a fuckfest. Anyone in here? I don't know if they are. They didn't respond to me throwing that chair. So you gotta wonder how much they're concerned about the, oh, it's a tentacle again. I thought we were done with you. Alright, well... Yeah. The controls on these sections. Just really unfortunate. There we go. Again, almost. But yeah, the game is usually sluggish. I think the kindest way that I could put it is that the pace is deliberate. Things kind of don't respond when you press the do button. I know, bud. I know. But it's... like, I'm not being unkind to it. It's just that that's how it feels. I'll ask Isaac to spin around, and he just kind of won't. That's undoubtedly to get the other thing to unlock. We'll get back to that. Anyway, we also get further delays in that when the character is disoriented, like when he's been yanked by a tentacle. So he'll kind of fiddle and waver, and you have to fight the control scheme itself in order to get a shot off in a time-sensitive sequence. And I don't know, there's... Again, I understand that they're trying to build tension. I guess that head's just really wedged under there. And it puts pressure on the player, but I never feel as if, you know, in the couple of times that I've played this and died on those sections, I don't feel as if it's my fault and I could have done something better. It's usually more that I just couldn't fight the control scheme in time. My instincts were correct. It was the doing, and the doing as dictated by the computer, that wound up fucking me. Alright, well, we've overridden the door lock. We'll see if somebody bursts out of that vent and gives me a good game pat on the butt. Oh, no. A pat on the front. I still hear gross. Or was that just me knocking things over? Is this door now locked? No. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, man. Oh, we got strings to heighten the tension. Is this door locked? That door is locked now. Where'd that guy come from exactly? I pre-mutilated the other corpses to specifically avoid this, but again, we're in the phase of the game where they tell you to quit all that big brain bullshit and just get scared. But I'm not scared still. You know, still. Sleep Block A, CEC, powering humanity's future. We're back in the commons with the save station. I believe Sleep Block B is where we have to go. Yeah, okay. That's what I opened the door for. Got it. Oh, we're actually, oh man. We're actually on the E part of the last bit of this. Okay. Sick. Only a little bit further to go. Is it just me, or do you also, Lost Things, feel as if this should have ended maybe 4 chapters ago?
Life support and climate system malfunction.
Okay.
Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Well, once again, that'd be me, but we'll see if I actually fix it, or if I just, like, flip a switch. Oh, I guess there was still moisture running through here, and that's why it's like this in the, quote, vacuum. Of note, only the female necromorphs can spit goop at you. God. Alright. There you go. Is this what you all wanted? You little bastards. Oh wait, you're still alive?
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous
Weird.
condition. Please contact repair specialist.
I still got one on me. Anyway, goodbye. I didn't think they burst until they were dead. That's on me, I guess. I'm also thinking that we're gonna sell the contact gun. It's entirely too situational. I know, Pi. I know. It's like a favorite weapon for a whole lot of people. They really fucking love it. I don't, though. I just don't love it. I tried to love it. I did. No. Dark baby. From the hell dimension.
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact.
I mean, I should probably fix that before I go wandering, shouldn't I? Let's fix that before we go wandering. And recharge our oxygen. Alright, in the hole. Maybe another tentacle. I could have sworn we killed the thing responsible for tentacles. I guess we didn't. Okay. Oh hey, that's another dark baby. You want to look out for those. I'm gonna ask you not to do the thing you're thinking of doing. Okay, cool. I'm dealing with it. God. What did I get slapped by? Oh. That'd be why I didn't see you coming, because you run very fast. Alright, well, he's done now. Is that the baby I shot earlier? I guess so. Alright, Isaac. We'll go and we'll get a breath. He's got 30 seconds. You gotta bring your inhaler to work, dude. It's kinda ridiculous.
And climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Alright. Well, now with less resistance. Okay. There's nothing else there. We have a sub-objective completed. Yeah. And just from up there, huh? Okay, I guess. Right, I've run the gauntlet. Now what?
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition. Please contact repair specialist.
Okay, it wants me to leave. Well, I suppose I won't be fixing this anytime soon, so we'll just recharge our oxygen and continue prodding. Came out there. That's some kind of hall. So this would be unexplored? Ah, good. The restroom. I will say that it's at least kind of nice how much,
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition.
not being able to hear them coming affects your situational awareness. That's pretty good. I like that. Because usually, I'm listening for them. Okay, he's gonna start gasping and choking, so we'll give him a little bit of a recharge on the tank. Even though, again, he should have had like this kind of environmental training, right? Yeah, like he should know to take much slower breaths if your tank is low.
Life support and climate system malfunction. Hazardous condition.
But he just starts gasping and gulping. It leads me to believe that he's got some kind of phobia. Or a pre-existing condition that really should have either been corrected, or there should have been somebody else on this assignment. We are in the future. They're doing all kinds of shit. I mean, you know, is a lung repair or replacement out of the question for Isaac? Maybe not with his salary. I don't know what CEC's health insurance is. You'd figure space miners would have a kick-ass accidental death and dismemberment plan, though. Well, yeah, again, that's kind of dirty pool. Oh, we'll wait for it to pop back out. Hey, are you, no? Alright. You're not just going to slap me when I come out of here. Oh, that other guy will, though. I think we've been through here. It looks like I've robbed this place already. It all starts to look the same. It really does. They do better with that in subsequent entries in the series, but for right now, we're stuck in this sort of I don't think so, man. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I saw your glow before you got here. Are we done? Oh. Clever way to hide that. I mean, it was definitely flopping around like all of the other bits. Excuse me. Okay. What's my ammunition looking like across the board? Pretty okay. We definitely do want to use this, though. We got the most for it. Neat steps. Am I supposed to be going this way? It seems like I am. Just a weird hand. Oh, is he flipping me off? No, he's got two fingers up. Okay. That was about to be the rudest hand that we've come across. Okay, back to another commons. Hello? Hello, friends. Isaac is a baby stepper. He takes these little steps forward. Just little ones. He's creeping. They're singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star again. I think that's probably good. That can't really get anywhere right now. This can. Yeah. Yeah, I think when we get to a shop, we'll switch back to the force gun. I know, I'm back and forth on it. It just... Contact beam just don't work, man. No matter how much Pi wants it to. I think I've been in there too. And I think one of the doors was locked. We know we're in trouble, game-wise, when I'm actively thinking of ways to spend less time in it. At least these corpses are still dismembered from when I came here and did that. Usually they reset the props. Also, for real, the game keeps trying to make me scared of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and it's just not happening. Yeah. I tried. Not very hard, but I tried. I think this means that we can grab that suit, though, which is important to me. Okay, let's see. Will we finally protect our inner thigh? Yes. Alright. Hey, we got there. Unfucking real. This suit, however, now is a snag nightmare. It's total insanity. Yeah, give me my force gun back. And I'll find force energy. That's not going to be an issue. Well, of course. I'm gonna need those. Okay. We can actually go right back up, can't we? And just, go and plug those nodes right in to our returning friend, the force gun. I guess it's less of a snag nightmare than the previous one. It's still not great. You see those gaps on the sides. So you're gonna get cords and cabling and all kinds of shit caught on that. But the other one, like the plating on the legs terminated very suddenly. So that's less good. This one at least rounds them off. Stretch all the way around the leg. So you're less likely to get shit caught on the edges that are just sort of sticking out. Like on my shoulders. I also do want to talk to them about segmenting things that just don't need to be segmented. Like, you know, all this biz along the ribs and stuff. Those plates can be interlocking. They don't need to be separate. We already did this with, like, the segmentada and stuff, and that design would be fine for construction. Or mining, in this case. Similarly, like when we curve around the deltoid and we get onto the kind of fucking upper arm around the bicep and the tricep, we don't have to segment that either. That can be a rigid plate. You don't have a joint there. You gotta wait till you get to the elbow for a joint. Still got that thing that's definitely gonna dig into my fucking shoulders, though. No question, 100% will fuck up my shoulders. Alright, sleep block C, I guess, is where I'm going now. Maybe it's got another part? Oh. Yeah, well. Them's the breaks, homeboy. Shouldn't have gotten snuck up on. That's why he does the baby steps. It paid off. We figured it out. Can you tell that I'm grasping at anything? This has gone on so long, and I am so past the point of, yeah, I get it. We got space, we got a ship that looks like it was designed by and for assholes. We got meat. We got bloody bathrooms. Oh, we're finally gonna get to the spot where we have to go and play 0G basketball between the Marauders and the Virus. Those are their team names. I don't know how they got blood on the ceiling of the shower, or what's up with the shower in general. It's kind of a fucked up way to assemble this, isn't it? Like, here's the hose. Figure it out. No, we're on a spaceship. This is the future. There are more advanced showers in people's apartments right now. Yep. We got a text log. Z-ball rules. Oh, it's Z-ball. It's not basketball. It's Z-ball. Stand on the lighted platform and activate it to start the game. Jump to as many scoring platforms as possible to increase your score multiplier. Then use your Kinesis module to grab the ball and shoot it into the active basket before the shot timer runs out. Beating each level opens a locker with a reward inside. So there's rewards in here if we wanted to play Z-ball. I don't like the Kinesis in this game, so we probably won't play Z-ball. At least not much. Are you telling me that I have to play Z-ball? Oh no, I just have to go here. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, and then he ate an enormous amount of shit, didn't he? Alright. So where is his friend? Okay. Yeah. Ow. While I was in motion, though? Quit yelling. Alright. Well, slurp. How are we looking now? Still okay-ish. I can swap to the line gun for a little bit. Gimme. So the lighted panel. They're all lighted panels. I'm gonna be real, I don't care that much about Z-Ball. Oh, this is how you would start it.
Starting game.
Sure.
Level 1.
Level 1 Z-Ball. I've done it. Oh, there it is. Who's cheering at this point? Also, yeah, I'm kind of... I've only been playing Z-Ball for a little while, and... I'm over Z-Ball. I'm here for another 30 seconds. Z-Ball was a mistake. Alright, so you seem to have to just, like, bounce to these spots to do this thing. And I don't know, maybe it's fun to watch if there's teams playing, and it's not just this one weirdo. Game over. Okay. Is that enough to open a locker?
Reward locker unlocked.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There's absolutely no fucking way I'm unlocking all of these. Excellent, it was 25 pulse rounds. Again, as an engineer, you would think that I'd be going, well, let's see where your switch is, and then we're just going to flip all of those. Because no one's going to care if I cheat at the Z-Ball machine, because everyone who is Z-Ball fanatics is this now. They're meat. Also, how'd you like the jump scare there? Was that good? Did you feel spooked? Are you harried? Are you hassled? We gotta go that way now. No one there? Just that guy who I already took the shit off of. But we'll give him a nudge anyway. Because I don't trust him. No, it was the key to the elevator. Yes, please. Alright. Up we go. Probably this door. They like the elevator where you walk in one end and out the other side. Yeah. Okay. It's God's work, whatever happened on the colony. Spoilers, what happened on the colony is exactly this. The Necromorphs have one trick.
We have found God's plan is unfolding and we are its inheritors.
Yeah, I know, but I'm in the doorway still.
Unitology is truth. Your death is the first phase. We determine deterred by the physical methods of transformation. Soon, you will be beyond any physical concerns. You must have
You will be dead.
fools. This is what we have been searching for all these years. This is what we have been waiting for. Don't listen to them. Come back! Come back! How can you be turning away from the church in this vital hour? Do not abandon your faith. What's happening on the colony is not a tragedy. It's God. This truth is even more fantastic. On the planet below.
I'm glad that it seems that, despite his rantings, the other unitologists, by and large, were also going, hey, no.
Unitology is truth. And your death is the first
And they fucked off, supposedly en masse. Didn't want anything to do with it. Yeah, I don't have any notes. Alright, well. It says we can move these. We can. These ones we can move. It's a lot like the servers in that military ship, huh? Means we'll probably end up fighting things in it. And of course, because of how it controls, you have to look away from the opening you're creating. Which, again, I'm not happy with as far as a design choice. Is this just the wrong one to open? Should I do it this way? No, not really. Does this come forward, back? No, only side to side. Alright, so we're going to have to close ourselves within the maze in order to complete the maze. I hope this means a shortcut later because, you know, otherwise this is just kind of cruel. More line racks. They've been more generous with those. I see blood trails on the floor that I'm sure I'm supposed to follow. Do I see anything tucked against the wall? No. Alright. A single candle. Illustrated sport. Nooses? No, just tool loops. Alright. You feeling claustrophobic? Are the tight spaces getting to you? Yeah. Okay. She blew her own fucking head off. It was very funny. Anyway, I don't want anyone using that. That's not for resale. What if I oh, it's the fucking bed thing. Ugh. Thank you. I would like to maintain my view of the room as I check corners. Because this is just how you do it. I mean, frankly, you also don't do this shit alone. That's another nav card. Okay, so now that I've picked that up, I'm sure I'll...
There will be no...
Okay, yeah.
You have been most resourceful up until now, but my creation is free. Reborn in the fierceness of life itself. Now it's time to play your part.
Oh, hey. Not Nemesis is back. And we gotta do this. With him chasing us? Again, that seems just sort of cruel. But anyway, goodbye. So what I did there was a technique called closing the fucking door. And I think if more people on this ship were familiar with it, They would have lived longer. Don't worry, they'll be friends on the other side of this. Alright, where am I going? Yeah, I know, but it's...
Hold on.
Alright. Never mind. I thought I was just gonna leave, but they're not gonna let me. I'm gonna have to do this. And these tight spaces are just not conducive to playing this game. Like, Isaac aims just fine, but his gun gets hung up on fucking everything. And it sucks. It's again one of those spots where I go, I feel like this is just not the way to do it. You have to... If you're already having trouble with your player trivializing things, maybe you need to reevaluate what your design priorities are. Alright. Ow. He fell on my head. Oh, we haven't done this yet. This is a thing that it does. Am I done here? Ah, thanks. That's the idea, Kendra. That's the idea. Oh, it flung my shit elsewhere. Alright. Well, that's not the way. Is that the way? Yeah. Okay, cool. Bye.
Excellent work, Mr. Clark.
Thank you.
Now, come and meet me in the executive area. The door is unlocked.
Yeah, I promise I will.
Isaac, be careful with Dr. Kine. A lot of what I've discovered so far has come from his records.
Okay.
The man has clearly gone insane.
Clearly.
He might be unstable, maybe even violent.
I mean, could we not say the same about our boy here? And yeah, so, you know, now we brought not Nemesis back because we had to. This is a challenge, you know. But I'm playing Dead Space. What are you doing? God damn it. Well, at least here we can kind of move around. Cool. So in our inventory, we have this we can sell. We're probably going to end up using that for just ammunition, right? We're kind of good on everything else. So let's get a count, shall we? So... completely out of line racks. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... and then let's actually just do this, shall we? Because again, everything else we can kind of find. Yeah, it looks better. Well, let's go to this bench. See if anyone protests. Because they might. Yeah. Just singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Anyway. I believe Dead Space 2 has one more incident of not Nemesis. And then past that, I don't recall one existing in 3. But 3 was, I would say, a breezier experience. There's not much to think about, and there's not much to consider. You just kind of do the thing, and then you're done. But I misremembered this game, so... Oh. Is this not where I'm supposed to go? This is not where I'm supposed to go, apparently. I thought we were free. I was wrong. I was wrong the whole time. We had to go up by the bench. I know, Pi. I know. I should have just used the little locator. I didn't. I made assumptions. Okay. That way. Oh, the executive thing. Okay, cool. Oh, that's the spot where I tried to go to begin with, and I think the door was locked. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Hey. How's it going, bud? Yo, don't talk to Amelia. She's not here. Talk to me. Yeah, hey.
Thank God you made it. I've been following your progress.
Thanks.
I know you want to repair the executive shuttle and leave this place, but
Yeah.
escape is impossible at this point. The shuttle shock point drive is destroyed. No.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay. Okay, relax.
At first, I lost hope. I tried to scuttle the ship, sabotage the systems.
Oh, so you're why this doesn't work.
She changed things. The church, they think the market is divine, but they don't know what's happened here, what's been released. Look. Look at this.
Look at what? Okay, there we go. An even bigger meat.
It's what we found in the core of the planet. Mercer calls it the hive mind. It's the source, controlling the necromorphs telepathically.
Oh, well, it's very stupid.
But Amelia, she knew it could be stopped by returning the marker to the planet. The marker was containing it within the planet. Return the marker and seal the hive mind. Please. I'm sorry, Amelia. I bear much of the responsibility for this tragedy.
Okay.
Now, I must take responsibility for ending it. Atone for my sins. If you repair the shuttle and bring the marker back on board, we can end this.
Pi, you a little suspicious. Okay. Well, he seems to think that bringing the marker back to the planet will go ahead and fix everything. We know it doesn't. We got 2 more games in this series. That's just a lie. And a lot of these people seem to trust the hallucinations that the markers induce. Even though it's documented to cause hallucinations, dementia, all that fun shit. They're just like, nah, but mine is good. Alright. Well, that is why we grabbed the force gun, isn't it? I know. I just have to find a way to get around you. Turns out the answer to that was the force gun as well. I'm sorry, force gun. I shouldn't have doubted you. That one did not want to give me his limbs. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got a piece of rock. We're on crew deck D. We know that now. Gotta kick that corpse out of the way. They've given us extra stasis, which means our friend Not Nemesis will be back, I'm sure. What's those ammo counts looking like now? Better, but still not stellar. But then again, this has been a long one, hasn't it? We have crawled in every fucking crevice of this place.
Captain's log.
Yeah.
Personal.
Okay.
I want to set the record straight. By the time this log is heard, my actions will have been vindicated.
Well,
I'm a unitologist. By now, it's probably no secret that we shouldn't be in this star system. Just another illegal mining job for the company. That is until the colony found the marker. That was when the church took an interest and chose me to lead this pilgrimage. They also ensured many of the mission crew were devout. My primary instruction was to get the marker up from the colony and on board the ship. Dr. Kine, the CSO, is an expert on the original marker and was tasked with deciphering this new one. He says he's making good progress. My decision to quarantine the colony is sound. They've got some kind of epidemic down there, and I can't allow it to infect the ship. Not with such precious cargo. Not when we are so close. Planet Crack takes place tomorrow. We'll continue to decipher the marker, and when we return home, we'll pass all our findings and the marker to the church. The government isn't going to cover this one up. Altman be praised.
Altman be praised. So it looks like the captain ensured that his ship was full of effectively religious nuts. That we're pretty sure that the government was covering up some kind of, grand finding that would help all of mankind, perhaps eating babies or something like that. Doesn't that sound familiar as far as conspiracy theories are concerned? What's important to note is that the writers for Dead Space did that because they were sure that it sounded fucking nuts. There's a whole bunch of corpses. I guess it's just this way now. I know, Pi. We're getting there though, you know? It's gonna be a few more big showpiece boss fights. While I feel increasingly like this game has worn out its welcome. It was nice to revisit it for a time. At this point, it's tedium. Now, there should be treasures in here, right? This is probably where I'm gonna end up fighting Not Nemesis, if memory serves, but like I said, I remember fighting the last boss. I remember the kind of personnel bullshit that went on. I don't remember much else. Yeah, I gotta put him there, and then yeah, okay, yeah. I gotta kick stuff over. You know how that can be. Pre-steal everything. So that when I'm running around trying to do the mechanics, we don't miss stuff. I agree, Pi. I mean, when you think about it, that's just the way it goes, right, dude? Alright, let's get to it. Nice of them. Nice of them to acknowledge in some way that, hey, this has been a thing, hasn't it? You probably need a couple of rounds. Alright, so this is the executive shuttle. We gotta plug the flux capacitor in.
Excellent, excellent. Wait there for me. I'm on my way.
He's on his way. Oh, you're gonna make me go in here.
Test firing shuttle engines.
So that they're sure you saw that. Ow, hey, in the same room already? Again, dirty pool. Bye. You fuck. I guess it's different ones that are around now. Yeah, it's these guys. I hear more of them. Yeah, I know. But there's just not a quick way to do it otherwise. You have more? Yeah. Okay. Well, he's off and running. Good. That's a good place for you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Oh, bye-bye.
Test firing shuttle engines.
That'll get him. Now, did the others fuck off? Because I'm stuck in here. Okay.
Works. Yes, this will work. There's still time to make things right. The shuttle needs to be released before launch. The control platform there. I need you to guide the undocumented
yes, please. Comment.
on the shuttle's engines. This will make us whole again. Hurry! I'll take the shuttle up to the flight deck where the marker's being held.
So with the only regret being that you can't play it for the first time again, I don't know that that would help. I think I'm just in a different headspace at my current age, like where even if I were playing this for the first time again, yeah, we've released the docking clamps. I still know what horror games do and don't do, and I kind of have that just practiced sense of when you probably ought to stop talking.
Meet me there and we can load the marker on board. Yes, Amelia. Soon we'll take it home.
Okay. Amelia, we're taking it home.
I don't know if Kind is crazy or not, but we need that shuttle.
Well,
Let's keep him on our side.
Kendra,
For now.
come on. We know that he's crazy. Anyway, so, novelty is one thing. Executing well on genre fiction, and that includes knowing when to quit, is another. And I don't know that Dead Space knows when to quit. It don't seem to. Like that. There's just wet noise all the time. I don't know why there's wet noise all the time. Sometimes it means dudes, sometimes it don't. But I have heard so much squelching and mashing of bits that it's just like, I'd like to hear something else. It's not terror, I'm not unsettled, it hasn't bored itself into my psyche. I'm just... Nope. I can't die here, not yet. Not like this. Written in marker on the wall. It's like I'm bored of it, you know? Even this, which you do because sometimes one that looks sort of like a bat or a fucking little ray drops from the ceiling and tries to make things out of the corpses. So, okay.
Your time has come. No need to be frightened. No reason to fight. Many have gone before us, and now it's time for us to take the voyage together. Transcend death. Future take its course. Join me as I gaze upon the face of God.
Okay. Well. Yeah, it's one of those Ray things. I mean, I'm not gonna. And that guy's shown up several times. He's big on all the spookums. He likes him. He thinks it's Jesus. I don't care about him or his dumb plots. I haven't found him to be a compelling villain. And he only seems to function because the plot says he ought to. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that was him, and that's the struggle. You see the thing doing the thing, and you say, nah. I know I got at least one power node out of this, which I am going to use over here. Sure, why not? And yeah, this doesn't look like anything. That's a glob. I already did this encounter. Are we gonna do it again? Hello, friends. Have we given up? Seems like maybe we have. Alright. I agree, Pi. I mean, you know, it just... These things are what they are, you know, and people will complain that Resident Evil 3 was a short game. Resident Evil 3, for all of the shit that I give Shinji Mikami and all the shit I will continue to give Shinji Mikami, he deserves it. The team on that game knew what they had and knew when it was time to just kind of hush and shuffle off the stage. Probably another node. Store that. Store that. I don't think I'll need too much stasis energy anymore. I think that's the last... Like, we finally incinerated not Nemesis. So I believe we're good there. I think the only thing to do here is to snag a couple of those to remind the game to drop them. Yeah. It's got this weird threshold thing where if you're out of a specific type of ammunition, it seems less likely for it to show up. If you have some, it'll drop more often. Kind of similar to how in Warframe, if you're below a certain percentage on your survival mode counter, then it won't drop the resources. But if you're above that threshold, they start showing up more often. That, like many other things, I don't care for as a mechanic. I don't, dude. I don't. If your player is doing what you asked them to, okay? Now, just follow me on this. Just follow me on this. I don't think it's unreasonable that they should expect consistent rewards for that. I just don't think that's unreasonable. Alright. Do thing, get thing, you know? That's all. That's all it is. Anyone? Nobody on the platform? Okay, finally. I tried to leave earlier. Now we can leave. We've done it. Chapter 10, End of Days. Complete. And there we go. We've arrived at where we began, at the flight deck. Where our shuttle, the Callion, crashed.
Mr. Clark.
Yeah, hey.
Approaching the shuttle hangar.
Alright.
You must find your way to the cargo bay. The marker, it's being stored in there. There's a cargo loading lift there you can use to deliver the marker up to the hangar. Please, you must help me with this. It's the only way.
I know, but I don't know why it is that we're believing you. It's the only way the game will let me progress, I should say. But it doesn't seem like the only way to get any of this done. Scuttling the ship seemed like a more sound solution. Just kind of destroy it. Anyway, these are the things that I was talking about, and sure enough, I get off the thing and it drops me too. Had none, no drop. Have some, drop. Also, dirty pool, dude. They'll do that a lot. Tyrantic, since I know that you weren't, or maybe you did watch back the other ones, those guys are pretty high damage, one-shot enemies, and putting them directly behind a door where they can... I hear all kinds of things down that hallway. Anyway, putting them behind a door where they can slap the player once for free, that's bullshit. We got someone being a clever Redditor again. No God, no fear. No God, no fear. Remember the No Fear campaign? Yes, please. Yeah. It is kind of like a comment in the chat saying, "Oh, good, a Kaizo trap in a horror game." Yeah, bud, they do that more than once, and it's, if you don't have vague, fuzzy memories of it and being like, I don't know where, but I feel like I should be like real careful around every door. You're gonna get smacked by that multiple times. There have been several points where I've been like, I feel like this elevator is evil. From my memories of being a young, fresh boy in... Yeah. Those are the Explode guys again. In 2008, when this came out. And just... You know, it wasn't the elevator that I thought it was. So instead... Oh, that one had twins. Instead of just like trying to figure out which elevator, my plan became, I'm just gonna be careful of every elevator. Because I can't tell you which one, but I know that they pull some bullshit with it. I gotta go down there and deal with those twins. Hey kid. I know, the ambush didn't work out as planned. There we go. Yep. Also, vents in this game are monster closets. They say that they move through the vents. They don't really. They'll spawn within the vents. The vents are all just like a roughly person-sized room. And then pop out and go, ah. And you're supposed to go, ooh, you spooked me. Now, I think down here somewhere... Hmm? is the unexploded bits of something, maybe? Be careful with stasis. A free power node. We know I like those. The big vents here I don't think do anything. Those tips could save my life. Alright. Bits. More bits. Yeah, it's part of the soundtrack. Some smear marks. Okay. Just smear marks in this control panel, huh? And lots of pulse rifle rounds. What am I up to there? A bunch. The answer is a fucking bunch. Alright. More line racks, more plasma energy. Cool, 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 and good. Yeah, that's what I want. And excuse me. No, get off the platform. You're being rude. Jeez. Oh, those are just kind of floating in a weird way, huh? Okay, let's see what they want me to do with this. Retrieve cargo. Sure. And that's what we're here for. We got it.
Delivering cargo shipment 8.
Oh.
It's not your required
Hey.
cargo transport.
Yeah, hang on. Hang on. I gotta fucking deal with some things here, man. There we go. Oh. With the creep up, huh? I'll give you that one. You definitely creeped up on me. God, you all do that now. Okay. Kinesis. I hear that noise much closer than I feel like I should. Also, this is like a boss fight with the Star Wars monster. You know, the one in the fucking garbage pit. It's that. They want you to know that they remember that. Alright. Oh, I mean, that didn't go too bad, did it? Bye. Yeah, okay, but I need to be able to see. No. It wants to give me the individual little grubbins. No. Okay. Boy, there's another one. I'm glad I pre-triggered that. Okay, well, stick it up again. Because this is just how we have to do this now. I know. I know. You have more? Because I gotta move this all the way the fuck over here. Alright. Don't be a dickhead about this. So far, so good? No, not really. Alright, so every time that I touch this fucking thing, it's gonna spawn stuff, huh? Behind me? Yeah, of course. What else we got, gents? Oh, you're still at it. That's fine. Really, both legs and both arms is what it took? Utter bullshit. Alright, so we do our reload cycling. Because this is gonna take a bit. We're in for another long haul. Yeah, with a medium one there, we may as well just sip that, right? Okay. We have to be gentle with this. Hello? Because I touched it before and y'all had a fucking heart attack. No? Okay. Not this time. Probably when I set foot over here. They'll want to keep the pressure on. No? Really? Weird. Okay.
Delivering cargo shipment 782 to the hangar bay.
Great.
The cargo lift has arrived. The marker is in the hangar bay. Now you can load it into the shuttle. Hurry!
Oh, now there's someone waving their arms around over there. Okay, but from how many angles is what I want to know. Like I didn't see you. Like I'm some kind of rank fucking amateur. Insulting, gentlemen. I know, I got the noise in my ear. Damn it. Are we good? I guess we're good. There's a real messy bridge by the end of it, huh? Our aim is no accidents. That's what our aim is. So let's see what tips could save our life, shall we? Secure all tool guards. Sink your rig. They keep reminding us to do that. Read all warning labels. Read and understand your operator's manual. Never allow unauthorized personnel in areas. In areas. Just in areas. Any. Keep distance from active machinery. Use stasis on cleared applications only. You don't want to end up with your friend's stasis, but not his head stasis, because his lungs don't work then, I guess. Anybody in this vent? There, I broke it for you. Y'all want to come out? We can kind of see what the vents look like. It's just a box. Okay, I'm gonna touch this. cool. No, that's gonna be a whole lot of upgrades for this. That'll be in really good shape coming up. Alright. Pawns, okay. The voices are now saying my name. Well, Isaac's name. Which yeah, okay. I already checked that restroom. We'll see if they spawn something in there and it comes and slaps me.
I restored power to the elevator. Take
Cool.
it up to the hangar bay and get the marker on the shuttle. I'm heading up to the flight deck now. Oh god. I'm just gonna run for it.
Probably the best idea, Kendra. Good luck, but I mean, you were jamming Hammond's signal, clearly, so get ready for the betrayal. They do this in every Dead Space. Ah, but I trusted you. And give me another one of those. Isn't there a bench right here? Yeah, there is. Excellent. What are we looking at here, too? Yeah, just in case. We'll do that. So that Isaac spends less time gasping. I agree, pups. I agree. You know, it seems like a small upgrade this late in the game, but convenience at this point, you know? Oh, this one has no rear door. Okie dokie. Longest fucking elevator ride. Well, that way we can see down, this way we can't really. That's the flight lounge. Well, what the fuck is in here then? Hang on. Just everybody take a second. Oh, it's another bathroom. I don't care. Save yourself from the bathroom. I haven't found anything good in any of the bathrooms, period. And this is where we came in. That's the first save station, you know, memories. We hear noises. Remember when we had a team of people and we didn't know Hammond was incompetent and Kendra was an idiot?
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Well,
Quarantine activated.
just like before. I like to think these are in fact the same necromorphs as earlier, because I don't think we dealt with them. Like we all just kind of bounced and went, we'll deal with it later, converging on never. A dirty pool again. We done?
Quarantine lifted.
Quarantine lifted. We've prevailed, where 3 armed professionals failed. That's the power of math, people. Can I be on Discovery now? I did something violent and I claimed it was because of math. Don't get me wrong, I'm fine with Star Trek being violent. I'm good with violence. I don't understand new Star Trek. I'm not one of those people that goes, oh, it's ruining the franchise. I don't think it's doing that, but I don't get the appeal.
Excellent.
going to dock the shuttle.
Thanks.
Got to be careful now.
Runway 2. Hang on, what's this?
I'm bringing the shuttle down now.
No, yeah.
Loading controls aren't responding.
Ah, fuck.
Shut down gravity.
It's Peng.
Then manually
Everyone wanted this. Shut the fuck up, dude. I have found Peng. Everyone wants Peng. There is always Peng. It's mine. I've obtained it. Game's over. Alright, that's the control room that they definitely do want me to go to. Not that I care anymore, I have Peng. Open these fucking doors, you are looking at a man who has obtained what everyone wants. And also whatever is in these lockers, I do still want this, give it to me. Yeah, I don't even care what it is. I'm basically just collecting whatever trash at this point.
Entering zero gravity.
Alright, it's zero gravity again. Do you remember these sequences? You know them, you love them. We did a bunch of them before. We were promised we would all float down here, and lo and behold, we have. Is this what I'm doing and where I'm going, though? Do I have to fuck with this? Oh, I'm sure I do. So... crash it into the thing, I guess? No, it would have to be that way, right? It only flips the two ways. And that can't go there because, well... Oh, you're gonna make me drag it again? This fucking sucks, man. Kid, I'm gonna ask you not to do that. Here. I don't hear anybody else. I think we got him. There's more stuff to steal before I start playing warehouse worker again. His little run in this environment is just quite nice, isn't it? He's doing his best. So yeah, I know that I had said earlier in this series that I appreciated Isaac's unfamiliarity with violence, and to start, I do. I think that's entirely appropriate for the character to begin at that sort of stance and kind of unwieldeliness in movement. I would like to see games adopt a thing where the character gets used to it over time. We speed up some animations, we slow down others. Or in fact introduce new animations as stuff happens. A lot of times they'll try to tie that to like a points system, a skill points or what have you. Something to do with experience. If your game has experience points of any kind. In this one it's fucking power nodes. So you can buy being better, which is odd. But it's something that I think should probably happen a little bit more naturally and without the player necessarily noticing it. It should become easier just... hang on. I gotta go deal with this. We can talk about game design in a second. Right now, I have to slap up the most confusing visual designs in this game. Like, what the fuck, man? That doesn't work, and you know it doesn't work. You've never done a push-up hard enough to propel yourself a huge distance. No one has. Anyway. Oh, there's stuff to steal. Anyway, so, like... It, I think, stems from the archaic notion of what an experience system should be, and that you should be able to constantly track it. As you gain experience in things in life, you could describe it as a process of, quote, leveling up if your brain sucks. But I would encourage you to not have a brain that sucks, and just recognize that practice is practice. We already have a word for that. And so as we practice things within games, I feel like our characters should naturally get better at them, regardless of what it is that they're practicing. Okay, the track controls are now offline. We can't switch the track here. There's more friends. I just saw a baby crawl in. Get on over here with that. I know. Hey. How many babies are left on this ship at this point? I have offed so many necromorph babies. Ah, Peng. You bring me comfort. We've now built up some stuff for the force gun, so we'll switch to that for a little bit. I don't know what my boy's grunting and groaning about. Surely nothing is heavy here. It's a zero-G environment. Is it okay? It's just offline still. Did I not move it far enough? I didn't move it far enough. That's on me. Oh no, they're still offline. Is it just where it's supposed to be? Oh, okay, it's just where it's supposed to be. It's just that we've done it, and I didn't realize it.
Still having trouble with these damn loading controls. Isaac, restore gravity to the room. I should be able to load the marker then.
Okay. I'm working on it. I gotta kind of take a weird route because it'll only let me launch myself straight. The suit has no directional controls while, like, free-floating.
Exiting zero gravity.
There we go. The railings are back. Why they would deploy and not deploy is beyond me.
It's on board. Please come and join me. Together we can stop this hive mind. We can end this nightmare at last.
We won't. We have you know, other games, and we also have a few more chapters left in this. Hey, dude.
Over here! Hurry! There's no time to waste. We must do it.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Wait, Amelia, where are you going?
How they managed to curve the bullet, though, kinda crazy. The only place that he could have been shot was from on the shuttle. Hey, Kendra.
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't let him go through with it. I suppose I should thank you for finding the marker.
Yeah.
We even managed without help from the USM Valor.
Yep.
Thank you for helping me find it, by the way. My department's been looking for this place for a long time. See, what I didn't know was, it was the government's mess to begin with.
Okay.
This whole planet is one big experiment. The marker?
Pa, you thrilled?
Divine relic. Made by man. They reverse engineered it a couple of 100 years ago from the real marker. A true alien artifact recovered on Earth.
Okay.
They dug it up, studied it, and they made it their own. Then they brought it to Aegis 7 and activated it. And you've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares.
Nightmares.
And no one would have been the wiser. But then the CEC blunders in and starts tearing.
Oh, yeah, he's an eagle.
The experiment was still.
I agree. I see. You are an eagle. Okay.
Would contain it,
Certainly not a Quaker parrot, but an eagle.
I have the marker.
All right.
And this entire system can go to hell. For what it's worth, you did a great job, Isaac. See you around. Or maybe not.
I mean, oh, hey.
I need you to help me. Help us. Now. I'm in the flight control room. Please, Isaac, hurry. Please. I love you.
Anyway, that doesn't seem suspicious. She's just suddenly in the flight control room. Totally cool and fine and good. Anyway, Kendra betrayed us because she's been betraying us the whole time. If she's working for the government, I don't know why she wouldn't just try to cut Isaac in on this, because that's a way cleaner than any of this shit. To just be like, listen, here's a fat check, keep your mouth shut. Go somewhere on the fringes of space, somewhere nice, you know? Make sure nobody hears from you ever again. Tell him what to say in his interviews so the news doesn't get suspicious. Win public opinion that way. Whatever. She's got to do this because it's a betrayal. You know, that means there's a loose end. I don't... If you're a good spy, you don't leave loose ends. I hear more meat. Yep, it's meat. Ow. Alright. And yeah, he'll just keep spawning those for ever until we kind of deal with him and there we go. Still? Okay, now he's dropped something. He's done. There's some kind of warning coming from the console, but what could it warn me about at this point, right? That's still where I'm going. Do I have further friends? No? Just you, huh? How'd you get here? Like, they would have had to have put someone there in order to grow extra bits and fucking, like, staple them to the wall. I don't understand a lot about the Necromorphs. There's a goop on that.
Isaac?
Yeah.
Is that really you?
Yeah. I mean, clearly this is a trap. Like, look at this.
God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did.
You're a hallucination.
I wanted to hurt you.
For what you did.
No, Isaac. You can pilot the shuttle remotely from here.
Okay, yeah, like...
Make us whole again.
Yeah, that's... Isaac, come on, man. You know better than this, right? Don't you? Isaac, don't you? Shit's on standby, even. He doesn't. So we've recalled the shuttle.
Isaac, what the hell are you doing? You're making a big mistake. This is not over.
I mean, I didn't say we couldn't take back off after you took me with you.
Escape pod away, crew shuttle USG-09. Repeat.
Okay.
Shuttle has ejected escape pod.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate. None of us can.
Your rig's active, so again, it would suggest that you're here and alive, but we know you're not.
Here it comes. I'll reprogram the shuttle so we can fly down to the colony. We're so close, Isaac. Now go! Get on the shuttle. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Yeah, so this is Nicole. We've quote reunited with Nicole despite this happening. You're supposed to ignore that. Yeah, she's just gonna stay in there. Okay. That's now open. We already dealt with our meat friend to the left here, so not gonna worry about him. Those corpses don't refresh. We're gonna go down to the planet where also this happened. Because we again have a plot for a horror thing that doesn't work unless everyone is stupid. Or under the control of some alien what the fuck, which I think is like the same excuse they used for Star Wars, isn't it? Where they went, well, the Jedi Council didn't see it coming and they all seemed really stupid because Palpatine was fucking with their brains. In this case, it's a big rock that looks like twisty strands. Hey. I guess you could, right? Yeah, but you know. That's what the Force gun's for. That was very loud. My gun didn't make noise when it reloaded. The game forgot to make noise. At least in my headset here. It may have made noise on the recording, we'll find out. Yeah, it'll be the plasma cutter for a bit. Get my hustle on. No railings on the ramp. Hazardous. And then if Isaac had Brain 1 in his head, he would sit in this shuttle and program it towards somewhere, anywhere the fuck else, and be like, no, that's it. Oh, hey.
You're doing the right thing, Isaac. We're together now. The way it always should have been. I knew you'd come back for me. Nothing can stop us now.
Yeah, that's not suspicious. She's not suspicious. Alternate solutions. The witch is now doing the don't be suspicious dance. Pi seemed to like it. Yeah.
Isaac, use one of the loaders.
We're on the planet. We're finally out of that ship. It's an okay backdrop. Skybox is nice. Looks like a, a place. Nicole is walking around without a helmet or anything. I don't know if this place is habitable like that. We'll see if it comes through in the recording, but there's feedback. Like we're constantly getting interference from something. Help. They didn't. They put some corpses on pikes. I'll get to it. Nicole looking at me like I fucked up. Bitch, I didn't fuck up. I'm busy. This is how I do my job. This is what engineering looks like, Nicole. You'd know that if you went into hard sciences and not wet sciences. Nicole's a doctor. That's one. That's two. These guys are apparently also Unitology cultists. Not all of them wanted to do it, though, it looks like. And we got one of the ray things on the other side of this door, which which is why I'm doing this.
The marker needs to be returned.
Can you
use the loader to bring it there and place it on the...
give me a second?
It was taken, and make us whole again.
Nicole? I'm at work. Alright? May Altman be with you. I mean, we just got reunited, and now she's already doing like the sitcom wife thing where she just henpecks you needlessly. It's ridiculous. All right, Peng. There's always Peng. Always. But I love money more. Don't feel sad for Peng. Peng is eternal. We're good there. We're good there. We need pulse rounds probably more than anything, right? That'll pretty much do it for that. Because I think what's next is basically just like a big old boss thing. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it dark in here when I came in and I just didn't notice? I guess it was. You know what, with him just in the next room like that, I should just, right? I should probably just get on with it, right? Yeah, like that. Open. Where'd the other one go? Oh. Well, I mean, it worked out. We'll see if he comes back. I did pre-fuck those corpses. They're completely no good for him. Yeah, it's just a computer room. Okay. Are you skittering around in here wondering like who was in here before you? What happened? Yeah, that's what it looks like, huh? Okay, well, we'll see if he pops out in a moment. I can't believe Isaac and Nicole have been together long enough for her to be saying things like that and him believing that she always knew that he would come for her. And, like, she doesn't know that this is how I do my job. Right? That seems weird. Capacity is up. We're working on our last couple of damage upgrades. Oh hey, he's back. You came back! Oh. Did you come back and die immediately? What happened? Okay. Well. God rest ye, merry gentlemen. We're in Chapter 12, the title drop, Dead Space, which means that we're almost at the end of this game, and it also means that I'll probably just kind of sprint to the end in this video. Because... that's the wrong one. Just making sure, just making sure. Okay, play it.
This is Sergeant Newman, PSEC. We've lost all the shuttles. One of them just took off and came straight back down and crashed into the bay. Took a couple of hundred people and all the remaining shuttles with it. If anyone can hear this, do not land. Do not land.
Alright. Okay, if you are here and you are in love, know that I was here. Come back at night and you will see love was always there. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be about. Is it safe? No. This person gives great peng. We know what it's like to get great peng. Pray God keep us safe from monsters. Is the something? Their handwriting is just a little bit too garbled for me to read. You let me know, Lost Things, if you can figure out what the fuck it was that they were saying. Or don't. It's fine. You are under no obligation. Pardon. We did grab a semiconductor, which I would like to clear up space. Alright. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. So you're powerful enough to just kick around this barbell here, right? What's it say? 25? Maybe 25. It's another one that's kind of illegible. Maybe 15. I'm not sure. But that's a lot to just kind of casually kick around. We can hear the boss. Oh. Oh no, it was a divider. My bad. Everything has started to sound the same, like I've mentioned. Nicole fucked off. Nicole? You know what? If you're gonna come with me to work, which this is my job now, you could at least help out. Let me know that there's this happening. We have a radio. You just be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna wait on the shuttle because it's kind of bizarre out there. You deal with this. I'll tell you where he's at. Horse shit. Otherwise, doesn't she know that this is a hazardous floor? Like, we can't be fucking around like this all the time. Alright, I gotta go get the thing. Oh, I gotta bring the forklift over too. Is that me? Is that something else? I heard a scratching. It's probably nothing. Or it's something I'll have to shoot, whichever. Another power node, that one's for free, so we'll plug that in a moment. Lots of marker scroll, which we found the cipher for earlier. You could still decrypt if you wanted. Alright. No, that's... Come on. Alright, let's go get the pallet over. Because it's really not a forklift, it's just a future pallet. Okay. We're activating our loader. Get that up there, would you? We'll see if we're accosted because of this. Probably, right? It's probably real similar to the last time we did this, which wasn't that long ago. I feel like we repeat our gimmicks too much and too frequently in this game. Okay. Alright. That track's live. None of the other tracks have been live, that one is. The suit seemed to really, like, take that, though. Our spine is barely sweating it. Of course, we did have to pay 60,000 space bucks for this. I mean, like, that's a lot. So you would hope for 60,000 space bucks I'd be able to accidentally step on a live track and not die on the job. Alright, we're locked in. Shutter's active. Is it? Okay. I'm gonna assume that I have to continue dragging this fucking thing, right? Yeah, of course I do. And that's all meat. Solid meat. So we'll have to raise these and fight things, I'm sure. There's stasis all around. The marker writing's kind of pretty, isn't it? I like the way that it looks. Okay, that's bridge control. And there it is.
Unknown bioforms detected in the area. Security has been notified.
From all angles, huh? Alright. That's one. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, fire. Come on. There we go, Isaac. We're getting there, bud, right? Do it. Unless we are again experiencing moments in time where it's getting hung up on something. I don't know if these spawn infinitely here. It would make a kind of sense if they did, right? Are we done? At least for now? Seems like we're done at least for now. They give up for that wave. What are we looking at? Pretty much out of line, Rex. It's okay. That's what we did the rest of this for. Oh, never mind. There's some right there. Refill our stasis. Grab the presents left to us. See about other presents. Line racks and line racks and line racks. Okay, so let's raise the bridge and then probably slug it out some more, right? I understand. Okay. That's a great noise. I'm sure this relic, whatever it may be, appreciates just kind of being drug against shit. And let's see if more spawn now that I'm crossing into this part of the room, right? That'd make it kind of sense, wouldn't it? Gimme. Thank you. Because, yeah, things are still biohazard locked. Where the fuck is this supposed to go? It's supposed to... I'm supposed to go that way, so it's supposed to go that way. I see. So we bring it up past this and then around this way. Got it. So that would control this bridge? Or would this control that bridge? Let's touch. Anybody else? No, just meat that got flung by the bridge. Oh no, now there's more. Hey. Oh, come on. There we go. No, it's not too full for that. Surely. Surely not. Surely not. Well, let's use this because it's not going to be terribly effective for the boss later. We'll try to conserve and build ammunition for things that will actually work for the last encounter. Yes, this is where it's going. Yes, this is where it's going. These guys are very frustrated. Boy. It's gonna pay more dividends to just do that, I guess. That's fine. Oh, the quarantine's lifted. We did it. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause. And yes. 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 And now, of course, we know what time it is. It's time to try to steal some more things. If indeed we can cram more things in our backpack. In our space backpack. Actually, you know what? Give me just a moment. I'll send you here. And I will be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink. Okay, there we go. We're hydrated now. Let's settle back in. Get this going. We'll send us back to Isaac. There we are. Isaac in the land of meat. Yep. Meant to pick that up. Wound up activating the bridge. So of course it wants us to go that way. That's the direction we came from. Oh, just the one extra spot here, huh? Okay. Well, I do want to know what's in it. And at this point, doesn't matter if we spend the node or not. Well, sure, I guess. Let's see what we do and don't have full stacks of. And what's simply not worth keeping around. Well, we can fit more of that plasma energy and that force energy in. Can't we? Alright, that's now full. Kinda so is everything else, though. The pulse rifle stack's very high. So that's looking better. Yeah. Alright. The rest will be there if they make us make a return trip. Okay. We're gonna continue to do what the dead crazy man and our obvious hallucination girlfriend want. I'm gonna put the marker back. See if that helps. Gravity tethers. Authorized personnel only is where we're going. Of course, we have to drag this across more bridges with more meat and more everything. So it looks like we're up to our old bullshit. And they're up to theirs. Excuse me?
Isaac, you're almost there. You'll have to restore power to the bridge and move the marker through this area.
Yeah, I'm working on it, Nicole. Again, I'm at work right now, and, you know, this... Like, I know how to do my job. You just gotta funnel me the where-tos, and that's it. I'll shoot whoever I gotta shoot on the way. I know how it works. Yeah, stick the limb out. I think that one's now done. Alrighty. That ought to eat up at least one slot, right? That one did not want to be hit. That's weird. Okay. Well, apparently a whole bunch of people tried to make it past those guys. Didn't work out. Is there more meat around here that I have to be aware of? I'm sure there will be shortly, but yeah, I'm speaking in an immediate sense. Just mash these up because, of course, we know what they do. We know how it works. Nicole doesn't think we know how it works, which is just a little bit frustrating. We got a semiconductor that we can sell over there. There is a shop. Does anyone have any objections to me using the shop? Not yet, I guess. Okay. Yep, sold. Yep, sold. We're looking pretty good on ammunition. So, you know, hey, maybe we'll encounter a bench one more time. Wouldn't that be something? That's what I'm looking for. Give me this. Alright. Oh, you actually want me to go there. Well... Oh, I'm kicking something around again. Just floor detritus. Ah, that's why they want me to go over there. Well, let me touch this and see if anyone gets mad about it. Doesn't seem so. Now I'm hearing all kinds of chanting. Which is different than before, sure. The arm doesn't want to come off on that. Okay. Now it does. Now it's fine. Alrighty. Alright. Sure, cool. There's a save station. We'll save them, we'll go where they want us to go, and we'll continue. And we'll just get this done. And then, next game. Next game is different. Different from this, and different from the other one that we played recently. But we'll get to that.
Entering zero gravity.
I noticed. So, okay, you don't want me to do that. Am I just... Yeah. They didn't want me to just go straight across the hallway so that they could attempt that jump scare. I know, I see you. I'm just not impressed. Uh-huh. What do you want to bet that I'm gonna activate those and have to use stasis on them to get us back through? Again, I see you, Dark Baby. I'm just not impressed. Okay. Alright. A thrilling encounter, if ever there was one. I have to say, I wish they would have done some more stuff like this for their other zero gravity bits, where it's, you know, you're moving through a very alien kind of orienting. Would have been cooler than what we got, which is basically like jump around this box room. But, you know, if they're modeling things after like the space station and shit, it's not really how it goes. Okay. Are we not even going to let me attempt? Alright, there we go. We just needed a moment to make sure. See if I really meant it. Yeah, there's a stasis recharge. Okay. Restore power. Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and take that with me, actually. Sure, I took like half a click of damage. Give me this. It's depositing the bodies for me. Alright. Why the hell not? That's the safe angle. There we go. See, look at this. This is a fucking catastrophe otherwise, right? You want good angles on this shit. How did you get through the thresher? Now answer my question. Oh. How did you get through the thresher? I sense fuckery. Oh, it breaks. I broke it. Okay. Stasis breaks it. Whatever, fuck you, Dead Space. Like, it should put the— it's a fucking field that I'm emitting. It should probably put the motor in stasis too, right? It's not just, like, applying electron brakes to just the arms and fucking grinding out the motor. Like, that's... whatever. This stupid fucking game. Oh, my inventory's full again. Turned out I didn't need that much stasis. We'll take that fucking large health pack as compensation. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I see it. I just, again, kind of like the last few times. I see you, I just don't care. Find a vulnerable spot eventually. There we go. Did you quit? Yeah, he quit. It's like the 5th or 6th time we've met. I don't know why he makes a big deal out of it every time. Anybody else? You gonna be a problem? No, you're okay, you're done. I just want to recharge my shit. That's all we're looking to do right now, you know? I agree, Pi. Sometimes it's the simple things, man, right? Okay. And then stasis that. Drag this. And prepare for boy. Is there boy? Hello, boy? Apparently not. We'll probably snag some extra. Pulse rounds. Because our gorilla friend there ate a few of them. Do I have anything else that just needs to go? No? Okay. That'll do. Make sure everything's loaded. Our line gun needed a reload. Alright. Well, back to moving this along. With some unbroken vents conspicuously behind me. You. Thanks. Nine hours for this. 9 hours is too long for Dead Space. At least for Dead Space 1. We'll see if I feel the same way about 2 and 3. Hello? Okay. Well, they don't seem to give a shit, so we're just going to continue. is it another? Oh, fuck me sideways it is. God. That one track was live. Is this not automated for some kind of fucking special reason? The tedium. Again, we have vents of all kinds. Someone's unhappy. They're gonna have to kind of just live with it. We all got complaints. There's another power node over there. I mean, we may as well, right? We've come this far gathering power nodes. Maybe we'll see a bench again, maybe we won't. I don't know yet. That way, as they put it on the vent. Sure. Can't crawl in those in this game. More chanting. Does anyone have anything to say about this? No. You didn't, like, regenerate your leg, right? No? Okay, cool. Let's just make sure that's extra unusable. There we are. There's just another rack after this. I'm fucking just... I might attempt to just consume the EA building. One brick at a time if I must. Cool. Well, no one seemed to have any complaints about what I was doing in there. They're very satisfied with my warehouse work. This is just blood. Great. Great. Alright. Excavation site, sealed by order of Captain Matthias. I think that means we're there. Well, we're at least outside, so one can fucking dream, right? It's meat. We know it couldn't have ended any way but meat. We know that. Yeah, you know, this kind of has always just been meat, hasn't it? You know, we're out there floating. We're in our spacesuits, and Isaac asks, "Wait, it's all meat?" And Kendra says it always has been. Goodbye. Go into the meat pit, you know? So why not? What's some more meat in the hole, you know? I'm working on it. Okay. Oh, and there's a fucking dark baby somewhere. Yeah, there they are. You can tell because they have higher pitched yells. Ow. And then where did you come from? Oh, you're just pouring out of the holes now, aren't you? That's alright. I brought plenty to play with. I'm prepared. I think I'm in range of that, and I'm pretty sure it's a one-shotter. want this fucking thing back? Isn't that why it's beaming me the signal to make us whole? You'd figure you'd just stay the fuck out of my way at this point, but no, that's too much to ask. Yeah, hey. I saw you. Come on. No. Wanted whatever that was. No. Good try. Okay. Let's fucking do this. It's not even open. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. No, but for real, don't you want me to open this? Don't you want that? Come on. Anyone else got complaints? No. Alright. This is what you wanted, right? It's even got a pedestal for it. Like, yeah. Isaac did not want to pull the trigger there. We clicked the mouse as much as we could. I'm missing the climax. Meet. Just. Okay.
I always believed in you.
Thanks.
I knew you'd return to me. We are whole again, Isaac. We are whole.
Yeah, I can't see nothing though. Nicole, turn the flashlight off. Alright, bye. She fucked off again. After telling me how to do my job, she just fucked off again.
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released.
Oh, good.
Impact imminent.
Sick.
Evacuate this area immediately.
No, that's a good thing. Well, where do you want me to go? I don't want to evacuate this area. This is fine. Drop the rock on it. Never mind.
Decontamination cycle activated.
Oh, we're decontaminating. Finally, something with a decontamination cycle and not just quarantine.
Isaac. You really didn't think I was just gonna walk away, did you? I can't do that.
I guess.
Marker's coming with me. It's a shame. I'm starting to like you. Even if you are insane.
Yeah.
What, you don't believe me? Take a look at yourself. Better yet, take a look at the video from Nicole. And this time, watch it right to the end.
Okay. And then the plot falls apart.
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange.
Kendra, put your hand around the grip of the gun.
In the end, it all comes down to this
Alright.
one little thing.
It's a lot of head movement.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
no, Isaac is distraught. This has been his recording for weeks.
You're insane.
Yeah.
Just like Khan, just like the captain. Nicole has been dead this whole time. Whatever you were seeing was caused by that. You are its pawn. But don't worry. It will be in good hands now. Far away from this damn place.
Okay.
Goodbye, Isaac.
Pan around. Looks cool in here. Goodbye, Kendra. Anyway, our objective is added. We gotta go pursue Kendra. Isaac's had that recording on him for weeks, and he's been watching it over and over again, and no one on the ship was aware that Nicole was fucking dead somehow. I don't... it's a meat hallway. I don't really get that part. They're saying that Kendra found out when she got to the computer spot, but I don't think that's the case. It's given to us as a reveal of like, aha, she knew the whole time, and she was just using you too. And it, like, no matter your read on it, that seems fucking dumb. No one stopped this guy. No one went, hey, whoa, wait a minute. Dr. Brennan's dead. What are you talking about? And even Nicole's manner of suicide doesn't make sense. She's been part of this expedition during the whole fucking meat debacle here. So she knows what happens to dead bodies. She was a doctor. She's probably seen it happen firsthand. Why she wouldn't, like, fling herself into space or into a thresher of some kind, maybe one of the grav beams to be incinerated, beyond me. She knows full well that her corpse would be an immediate danger to her crew, as well as, you know, her significant other here who might come looking for her. But there I go asking them questions, you know, asking for people who are making something like this that costs millions of dollars to be consistent and to consider what it is that they're doing. And not just kind of fucking wing it. I dismembered you guys previously. That's the computer room, yeah. Let me reset the props again. But good news, we did fucking find a, you know, a bench, so we can go ahead and fiddle with those power nodes one last time. This will be the last boss of the game before we get our frightening and ambiguous ending. It's very spooky. It's been described as so spooky, you guys, you don't even know. Actually, you know what? Do I want that stasis pack back? Not really. I can probably just upgrade my stasis. I got like 7 fucking nodes, so... And the reason that I want to do that for this last boss is that it's got wiggle bits that I gotta shoot, and I'm not sure if stasis works on it. Come to think of it, I don't think it does. I don't know the stasis works on any boss. Whatever. We'll plug these nodes into whatever looks good at the time. I definitely do want this. That's something I want. And I do want this. I also do want that. There. I feel good about that. That allocation of things. And that's going to take fucking 3 to get literally any one thing. Fuck it. We didn't build stasis this time, that's what that boils down to. There we go, we're capped on damage there. Yeah, we may as well. What the hell, why not? Fuck it. Okay. This is as good as it's gonna get. How much ammunition do we have for these things? We have ammunition for everything that matters. Oh, you know what? We've also got this shit in the safe here, which there's no reason to to not simply get rid of and buy a stasis pack or use. Because, you know, like I said earlier on in the playthrough, there's no sense in dying rich now, is there? That'll do. Alright, so we got 2 stasis packs just in case these. We got plenty of restoratives. We got a whole bunch of fucking ammo. We got the best suit that we can get in our initial playthrough. There's one more suit that's better than this one, but it requires a New Game Plus. I'm not going to be looking at the New Game Plus. And frankly, if there was better kind of like mod and save editing support for Dead Space 1, and I wouldn't have to develop my own tools to do it, I'd have just modded in the armor. Which, fair warning, I will be doing exactly that for Dead Space 2. There's a suit that you don't get until New Game Plus. Fuck New Game Plus. I would like to, you know, just enjoy the product that I bought at this point 9 years ago. Anyway, here comes the boss. Kendra, just let me on the fucking shuttle with you. Yeah. It's meat in there. There we go. Kendra's bits now. So you know that you can't leave. That's it. King Meat. Well, King Meat for now. There are other meats. Great. Do you stasis? No, but you do that so I can get a cheap shot off. I appreciate it. We'll try stasis again in just a sec. This is easier than I remember. Yeah, okay. Well, now we're doing this thing where it's kind of like the tentacle sequences. Yes. Come on. This bullshit. There we are. You want to let me down? No? Isaac, what direction is your wrist even at this point? That sucks as bad as it does is that usually the game's center of aim is in the center of the screen, and then suddenly it takes that away and decides that no, actually what it wants to do is something else entirely. It doesn't look like our big friend here Stasis is. That's okay. No. Yeah, but our suit's pretty good. Is there a way to get you to stop that, or are you just gonna do it? Have you just decided that's kind of your prerogative? And so what I'm doing is I'm now just kind of popping the other meat bubbles. Okay. And walking back and forth? Yeah. That's really it, isn't it? I came into this over-prepared. Oh, you're not gonna let me at that last one yet? Okay. Okay. Throw your tantrum if you must. done? Better be done. Old habits die hard. I'm sorry, I had to pick that up. Okay. Bye. I'm gonna get on this rocket. All the markers here. Do I want that? I apparently don't. I apparently don't care. We're gonna leave that here. Oh, just give it a punch. Boy, that boss fight was underwhelming, huh? This is an alarmingly fast ascent through the atmosphere. Isaac, you're an engineer. Shouldn't you have, like, programmed the okay. Well. Hey, got him. Got him with the planet crack. And here we go. There he is, Isaac Clarke. He'll look different later. Not by much, but definitely different as far as the face shape goes.
Isaac, it's me.
Why did you set that to play?
I talk to you. I'm sorry.
There you go. Why did you set it to play? But look out. Here it comes. I know, I'm ruining it. That's right, it ends on a cheap jump scare. Dead Space, an EA Redwood Shores production. Hey, Glenn, fight me. Alright, there we go. We've done it. We got this happening. It's marker language. Military suit is unlocked. Backstory logs are unlocked. 50,000 credits awarded. 10 power nodes for our new playthrough. Impossible mode unlocked. We won't be doing any of this. We're gonna save my progress. I'm gonna hit accept. Sure, fine. There's a new game plus option. That's about all there is to Dead Space. Let's send you here. While I click this. So, we have a common thread already between this series and Lost Planet, don't we? We did a whole lot of work with style over substance for the pair of them. You know, we get some nods towards getting to know these characters better. We imply they have a backstory and relationships and all that kind of stuff. And don't mistake this for jumping the gun and arriving early at what did we lose between these series. That's too easy, and I should tell you, Lost Things, that easy is not a road I'm familiar with, and I am familiar with a great many roads. Anyway, you know, it almost seems as if intimacy itself, which is what it is you would require to get close to a character, to care about their struggles and consider what it is that they're going through, for any of what we've seen to have any weight, it's at odds with the present and in fact past notions of cool. You know, I'm using the former of those words, that being intimacy, with its definition from Oxford Languages, and that being a relationship of close familiarity or friendship, you know, an emotional closeness, and the latter in the sense of considering someone composed and in control and absolutely leaning on the common conflation of these traits with admiration or approval. It's important to be clear, and doubly so when you're dealing with spirits. You'd do well to remember that. So our time with Wayne absolutely assumed intimacy with like this phantom father that we only got a glimpse of and rumors about. And if this was an intentional choice, if I even thought it was an intentional choice, I might consider it a good one. I might say in this hypothetical reality where they meant to do that and it wasn't just a bare bones plot about nothing, for nothing, by nothing, that a distant, unattainable, masculine idol is something very telling and very intimate indeed about our murderous, immortal friend Wayne. You know, of course I don't think that. Lost Planet is what it is. And to its benefit, unlike Dead Space, it knows when to shut the fuck up and leave the room. You know, and come to think of it, if Lost Planet had begun in the bed with Yuri, with us not knowing what was going on, that might have been more effective for the narrative, even as it stood. You know, an experience of picking through your own fragmented memories, driven by a want to help in any way that you could have, you know, would overcome the obvious language barrier that the script encountered. And it might have even meant something when at the end we had Wayne say that he had to shoot this bulb-headed man in glasses and didn't quite know why. Because, hey, we would have been that guy. We would have woken up not knowing anything and knowing we had to help these people, but not why. And that we had to shoot these bugs, that's a given, but not why. Anyway, Isaac has a similar problem. Nicole is another ghost to chase. We don't see her die in front of us like Gale, at least until the twist is revealed. But, you know, she's gone before we get there. Similarly, we also don't see how she and Isaac, like, actually interact, what their relationship is like. She just spouts vague platitudes and assures Isaac that she loves him. And she does it in just the sweetest tones, doesn't she? This is, again, kind of a caricature of what it is that you're told to seek in a relationship. This partner that's loving and supporting, but never quite annoying, even though she irritated me, as clearly my job is no longer to just move freight, it's to shoot meat. That's what the game has taught me to do. Again, this would have been telling about Isaac, and they could have been, you know, like a new couple meeting over some budding romance. He doesn't really know the girl, but something's gone wrong, and he'd like to go there and be the man and help out, and that would have been something if that's what his angle was and how his hallucinations manifested. But as it is, these things that are supposedly psychic, I guess, they're talking about telepathy, seem to have no grasp of who Isaac is, who Nicole is, who they were together, or how to manipulate people, which is its own talk. And, you know, that a lot of people try to write manipulative characters and don't know thing one about manipulation. Here's a hint. First, you get people to like you. Then, you get their money. That's how it works. That's the whole thing. You know, that also, with the fresh relationship thing, would have made the messages we receive less suspect. It would have made the reveal of her apparent suicide less jarring, too. Like, if he didn't know and they weren't in contact and they weren't leaving messages for another, if we didn't know Nicole's status, only that she was on this ship, and we had, like, a picture of the two of them together or something similar, that would have been a shocking reveal. Oh my god, she's been dead the whole time. What have we been doing this for? But we're expected to believe that he held on to this recording of her ending her own life and didn't report this to his superiors to be like, hey, I don't know what's going on the Ishimura, but shit is way fucked. I think my girlfriend may have tried to kill herself. I hope she's in the hospital right now. Send the cops. But no, he just, like, sat on that, and no one thought about it, and he watched the video and assumed the ship was fine, and he got on there anyway, and wasn't like, yo, I don't think we're gonna find anybody on here, Cap, maybe we bring some more security. Anyway, we know about as much about them as we do about Gale and Wayne's relationship. We don't know that relationship was good. We don't know that Wayne even wanted to be there shooting at bugs. We can't and won't know, and it's largely, I think, because there's appearances to uphold. The marionettes have to pose first and sit on the shelf second and convince you that you're witnessing the struggle and failure or triumph of a real human being sometime around never. And I allude to other talks that may or may not exist in the future, but there's a smarter essay in here about depictions of masculinity, vulnerability, and human relationships, as well as how intimacy and vulnerability are bound as sure as the forces that divine atoms from rogue particulate. Maybe later, not now. Anyway, from here, from this present perspective, whenever your local present happens to be, I only want you to remember that you are being told by both these pieces, and in no uncertain terms, that pain is weakness. Pain is failure. Loss is something to be angry about, and destroying a definite, tangible source of that loss is the only way that you can find some sense of peace. You can rest easy knowing that you've done something righteous, and borrow a title of one of our adventures here, correct the course of your own decaying orbit. Wouldn't it be inconvenient if, in your life, in my life, in any life, either of us may lead going forward or back as far as you might like, there was no real targetable origin of our suffering? Wouldn't it be inconvenient if the things we lost were lost for no reason at all? Wouldn't it be uncool if the only thing to feel about these things and people and places simply being gone was an absence? Wouldn't it be uncool if a loss was a loss and there was no winning? Wouldn't the pain that we then express make us uncool? Isn't that what we're told? Anyway, it's a good thing we don't have to worry about that at all. All we have to do is avoid getting too close to anything. And that means anything. Media, stories, personalities, whatever. If you move far away enough from any random assemblage of particulate, you can make a definite composed shape out of it in your mind, and I think that's part of what it is that a lot of these stories we're told hope for. That you'll view it from a comfortable distance, and it will seem like something, when in fact, if you look closely, it is nothing. Alright, well, I talked your ear off long enough. Next time, we're going back to Wayne Planet, but we won't be Wayne. We'll be dressing up real fucking fine, though. And our gun has a sword on it, so that's cool. I'll leave you alone. You know, you can wander around for a bit by yourself. You've gotten the hang of this. See ya.